Hello, this is Mrs. Wong here. Today we'll be doing this construction question where we need to construct triangle PQR such that PQ is 8.4 cm, PR is 7.2 cm, and QR is 9.8 cm. So it's a triangle where the lengths of three sides are all given to us. However, we do not have any angles at all, so we will need to rely on compass and our ruler to construct the triangle. Okay, then after constructing the triangle, we need to measure and write down the size of the angle facing the longer side. So let's construct the triangle first. Okay, before doing that, drawing a sketch would really help us as well. Okay, now this is a simple sketch with three sides of the triangles given to us. So usually, if I'm given all three lengths of the triangle, I would choose to let the longer side be the base. Okay, I would choose to let the longer side be the base before I use the compass to help me with PQ and PR, which are shorter. Okay, so my triangle is going to look like this. QR being the longer side as the base. Okay, then I fill in. So if this is P, PQ is 8.4 cm and PR is 7.2 cm. Okay, so this is my sketch. So I'm going to measure out 9.8 cm. Okay, 9.8 cm. So this is QR 9.8. Okay, then I'm going to draw PQ first, which is 8.4 cm. So what I need to do is I need to use the ruler to measure, okay, this length of 8.4 cm on my compass. So what I would suggest usually to really place the needle at the 0 mark and then stretch it out to 8.4. So I like to lightly draw one. Okay, now when I'm going to draw the arc later, what I'm going to try to do is that I will either be touching, okay, using this as leverage to draw the arc out, or I might use my strength on this side. Okay, I'm not going to touch this side, okay, because exerting force here, we might adjust this angle and it would make our drawing inaccurate. Okay, so 8.4. I'll put the needle at point Q. Okay, then so I'm holding on to the tip to help me draw the construction arc of 8.4 cm. Okay, so if you want to do a quick check, what you can do, I'm going to take a few points on the arc, okay, and the distance from there, okay, to Q, it should be 8.4. Okay, if I take another point, okay, the distance to Q should be 8.4. Okay, so if you take a few points just to check the accuracy of your drawing, once you're more confident in your drawing, you do not have to check every single time, but I would suggest just to play safe, at least you check it once to check the relative accuracy of the arc that you have drawn. Okay, so this arc actually is the locus, okay, that is 8.4 cm away from Q. So my point P can lie on this arc. Okay, so I'm going to now draw another arc of 7.2 cm away from R. Okay, then where the two construction arcs intersect, that would give me my point P. Okay, so I'm going to need to measure 7.2 cm. Okay, so this 7.2. put the pin at R and then draw that up. Okay, so just to be safe, I want to check the accuracy of my drawing. Okay, 7.2. Let me check again. This. Okay, 7.2. Okay, so I'm happy with it. Okay, so this point here, where both construction arcs intersect. Okay, this point P to Q will give me 8.4. P to R will give me 7.2. As this is what I've drawn with my compass. Okay, so as I join them up, you can check again. So this is 8.4. And this is 7.2. Okay, then I will write down each line. Then the construction arcs need not be erased. They are to be left there. These are my working as to how I construct point P from QR. Okay, so the construction is done. The next step is to measure and write down the size of the angle facing the longest side. Okay, so the longest side is actually QR. The angle facing the longest side. Okay, sometimes we call the angle that is opposite the longest side. Okay, so the angle doesn't touch, QR at all. It's actually, okay, the opposite side. So I need to measure the size of this angle here. So with a protractor, okay, so you can choose to take either PQ as 0. Okay, so I need to align the cross at point P. And line segment PQ will be on 0. Okay, so I'm reading the inner readings. That will lead me all the way here. Okay, so it's 70 something before 80. So 75, 76, 77, 78. Okay, so this angle here is actually 78. So the instruction is for me to measure and write down the size of the angle. So I write it down. Now, if you want to measure from PR being 0, you can do that as well. Okay, so you align the cross at P and PR at 0 degree. Okay, and you should get 78 as well. Okay, 78 as well. Okay, so this question is done.